Good morning. I am at the hut watching sunrise over the approach trail up to South Twin. I got to do that climb. First thing this morning, it's like 900 feet of elevation gain in like 0.8 of a mile. But the sun is coming up, looks awesome. It was really cloudy when I woke up a little while ago and looked bad, but it looks like it's blowing out and it's supposed to be decent most of the day. I'm trying to figure out how far I'm going to go. I'll talk about that later. Just wanted to show you guys sunrise. It's about 6:30. I'm waiting for breakfast at 7 o'clock and then we're going to get moving. But that's what sunrise in the White Mountains looks like. Pretty awesome. Yep. A couple guys over there, one of them just sneezed. Awesome. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning. I am getting ready to go up that South Twin Mountain, which apparently is a pretty steep climb. Some of the guys in the hut here were just telling me it's going to be some big boulders and they're going to be wet. It's going to be slippery. So I think it's going to be slow going. Then when I get up there, I'm kind of bouncing along top of a ridge for a while. I got to go over a mountain. That's going to be like over 5,000 feet, that mountain that I'm going up, I think. Then I got a couple other 4,000 footers like bouncing along over top of. I got to think of a would you rather. I don't have one right off the top of my head. I'm concerned about just making a little bit of time today because there might be bad weather this afternoon. So I'm trying to figure out if I can get into the Highland Center, AMC Highland Center. You can't make day of reservations online. You got to call. So that doesn't open until 10 o'clock. So I'm going to call 10 o'clock, see if I can get in there if the weather gets bad, rather than stay at Ethan Pond campsite. So one of those two things is where we're going. I'm looking right now at big rocks that are wet that I got to get down. So I'm going to put this away and see you guys in a bit. All right, good morning again from the top of South Twin Mountain. Let you see what's out there. Oh boy, the bugs are bad up here. Weren't bad climbing up, but that was a hard climb, but not the hardest thing I've done this week. So maybe I'm getting a little better at this hiking thing. Look at those clouds back there. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's really nice up here, but there's a lot of clouds. Could get a little messy later, weather-wise. But how about would you rather today? We'll do another who'd you rather have dinner with. How about we'll go back to political figures, famous political figures. Would you rather have dinner with Condoleezza Rice or Colin Powell if he was still alive? Think about that, and I'm going to take this in for a second, take a few pictures, and be on my way. See ya. Just showing you the view down off the peak of South Twin. I got 2 miles to go to Mount Guyot, G-U-Y-O-T, I think it's pronounced Guyot. And yeah, pretty nice. The weather is better than expected today, right now. But you guys know, in the White Mountains, that could change really fast. In fact, you know what? I better put some sunscreen on because I'm going to be above tree line for a while. I think I'm going all the way down and or over there, or maybe over there. I don't know. I got to put some sunscreen on though. All right, see you in a bit. Good morning again. On my way to Guyot Mountain, just giving you a little peek of the trails like here. After I came down off of South Twin, it's gotten much more manageable. There's a little rocks, a little mud, but not bad at all. Able to make a little better time. First mile today took me 1 hour and 24 minutes. That's crazy, but you gotta take your time when it's super wet like that. I really don't trust my boots, my shoes very much on wet surfaces. I just slip too much. I know my size and the size of my pack. I think if you're smaller, you put less pressure on the treads to stay in place. So Anyway, just showing you what it looks like here. I'm making a little better time up here, but so far so good. We'll see ya. Just came out of the tree line. Here's the trail heading up. I think that's Mount Guyot right there, above trees. How's this view? Pretty nice. Looks like some rock slides or mudslides happened over there. Pretty cool. All right, away we go. All right, here's the view from the peak of Mount Guyot. That other one I showed you when I came out of the tree line is right over there. I think that's the Mount Guyot spur. But the AT turned and went left up the hill here. You can see we're sort of surrounded by clouds. Here's some clouds over here. And those don't look too friendly. But all good right now. They're moving pretty quick. All right, feels good. Another 4,000 foot peak in New Hampshire bagged. I'm at 4577 according to my watch right now, elevation. So let's move. Keep going. All right, so now I get to drop down, I don't know, like 1,000 feet, maybe a little less, and then climb back up Mount Zealand, which is another 4,000 footer, but not as high as this one. I think it's only like 41. So we got a downhill run coming up, followed by another up, and that's 1.2 miles to the top of Zealand. Let's go. Alrighty, that's the side trail to Zealand Mountain, which I'm not taking in the interest of time. Staying here on the AT. That was a good little climb. And, everything's still really wet. You brush up against the trees and you get soaked. Moving along, slow but sure. Let's do this. I think it's a lot of downhill now for a while. Alrighty, just came down from up there, around that, and then backwards down that, down this, down here, and then slid down here on my butt. Pretty crazy. We're having some fun now, huh? Look at these rocks. That's like hard for you to see. It's like a 45-degree down angle left to right. And then, I don't know, 20 degrees down from where I'm standing down the hill. I mean, that's just crazy trying to get down that thing. I'm going to grab them to that tree right there and try to go around that root ball and down. But you can see way down there is where I got to get. Whew. All right, got work to do. See ya. How's this for some pretty cool terrain? Heading up to, well, I guess I'm heading down at some point. There's a big drop off coming up. Head down to the Zealand Hut. I think there's something up here, a side trail towards something called Zeal Cliff. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Pine trees all around me. Very thick, and the trail is just a giant rock across the top of the mountain with an occasional root to try to trip you, or puddle to kind of splash you. But some flowers. How about it? Very nice. All right, let's keep going. Holy cow. This is Zia Cliff. I could hike right down to that and go on that ledge, but that literally drops straight off the mountain. And I'm not doing that. This is as close to the edge as I need to get. But look how spectacular this is. I'm gonna go up a little higher so you can see a little bit more. Hang on. All right, here's a little bit more. See a cliff, the view. I am right, I'll show you. Drops off right down there. Past there is a pretty steep drop off. Whew. And right behind me as I came in here, there's like a little stand of pines with, I'll show you right over in there. You could definitely set up a couple tents. It would be an awesome place to camp. All right, I'm gonna take a couple pictures, have a snack, keep making my way down. Alrighty, cool little water crossing here. I'm almost at Zealand Hut. So I'm assuming this thing must feed Zealand Falls. It doesn't say on Far Out what this is called, which is odd, unless Far Out's just not getting my location right for some reason. But yeah, and then it goes further down there. I don't want to step down too far. It's on a steep angle and I don't want to slide down into it, but super cool. Really nice. I love the rushing waters. And away we go. See ya. Alrighty, I just stopped in at the Zealand Falls Hut. This is Zealand Falls right here. It's probably a lot better when there's a big runoff of water. But not bad. I refilled my water bottle at the hut. Got a leftover pancake to snack on, and talked with one of the workers there. Got a weather update. It sounds like there are thunderstorms moving in, and they could get dicey. So I am making an executive decision to do a little rerouting here. Sorry to my AT purist friends, but I don't want to get stuck in a thunderstorm trying to make it to, I got a reservation at the AMC Highland Center, and I don't want to risk getting stuck in a thunderstorm. So there's a couple of side trails through here that will hike back to the AMC Center as opposed to hiking down to Route 302 and then needing to hitchhike back to the center. The young man at the thing just showed me, at the hut, just showed me kind of a sequence of trails that I can maneuver to do. It looks like it probably shortens the day up by about 2 miles, I think. Maybe 2.5. I didn't really do the math real fast, real exact, but I'm gonna do that. Otherwise I might not get there, or if I get there it'll be way late after dinner, and for what I'm paying it for a room there, I think I want to get dinner, and I don't want to get stuck in a thunderstorm if I can avoid it right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Down these stairs, and then yeah, it's all downhill kind of any way we go. We're up on the mountain and everything is kind of downhill. It doesn't look like there's any more mountains to climb today. No matter which way you go, you're heading down towards Route 302, and that's the road that the Highland Center's on. So that's what I'm gonna do, and try not to get stuck in this thunderstorm. All right, guys, I will check in if there's something cool to report. Otherwise, I'll show you when we get down to the bottom. See ya. Well, I think the hiking gods are punishing me for wussing out on the thunderstorm threat and taking this other trail. I'm like 1.5 miles in. It's been it's been 1.5 miles uphill, and it's been up until just about, I don't know, 500 yards ago, totally overgrown, muddy, rocky, wet. Now I think I'm getting to the top of whatever hill this is, and out of the thick stuff. But yeah, I think the hiking gods are mad at me for trying to bail on the weather. That was punishing, but I'm still going up. I didn't look at all at the topography and the little map to kid at the hut showed me, but I just don't know how we can still be going up 1.5 miles into this trail when Route 302 is way down below us where we got to get to. But that's what you get for trying to do something different, I guess. Stick to the trail. That's the plan going forward. Thunderstorms or not. All right, maybe it's flattening out here. Let's hope. See ya. All righty, 2 miles into this side trail. I'm still going up. The Zealand Falls hut was at 2,600 feet of elevation. I'm now at 3,160 and going up. Oh yeah. Made a big mistake. I keep having the words of a classic 1980s film. That's one of my favorites go through my mind. Stick to the road, keep off the moors. Anybody know which one that's from? Anyway, I should have stuck to the road because now I'm on the moors and bad things happen on the moors. All right, got to keep climbing. I can't wait to see how steep this descent's going to be into the center. Oh boy. See ya. Alrighty, made it to the AMC Highland Center, and those look like thunderclouds to me, so maybe I did make a good call. Met a lady from Montreal who's doing 4,000 foot peaks, and she just did 3 today. So I hiked with her for the last about half a mile down the trail. And I'm gonna go in here, check in, relax, get cleaned up, and watch the skies open up, I guess. I thought maybe I made a mistake with that trail, but maybe not. Looking at these clouds, what's gonna happen? We'll see. Talk to you later. Alrighty, I remembered I forgot to do Would You Rather, so I thought I would show you the room here in the Highland Center. This is the private room. It's the only thing they had available, apparently. Bunkhouse was full, but I'm sleeping there tonight. Empty bed there. Little bathroom here. Hello. Little showers there. I have a seat on there and take a shower. So these will be the accommodations for the night, and then tomorrow we head up the presidentials. For Would You Rather, dinner with Condoleezza Rice or Colin Powell. Both obviously very accomplished people, but I'm going with Condoleezza Rice. I think she's got a lot of very varied interests, and not the least of which is she likes golf. I think she's a member at Augusta, and she loves college football, which I love. She was, I think, on the first bowl championship series or college football playoff committee or something. So I could talk about that with her, could talk about world affairs. I think she would be a super interesting person to spend some time with. So that's what I'm going with. We'll fill you in tomorrow on what the plan is, but we're going up further into the whites to the presidential range. See ya.